Hey y'all, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. I am so grateful and super excited that you are joining in to plan with me today. So in this video, I will be planning for the week of May 7th through the 13th. So if you want to see what I do, then you already know. Stay tuned. Okay, bestie, so we're gonna just get started, and I do have my Disney stickers and a journaling sticker book. I also pulled the student sticker book because it's got some of the little switch boxes in there. And so my thought process for this spread and my idea is to create kind of like a little photo of the, like as if I was taking a photo or they were looking at us. And I'll show you a little bit more in that in just a second, but I wanted to go ahead and put Goofy down. He is so cute, and like I love that these are paper stickers for this particular spread because I'm not having to, cut out any of the clear stuff. I can just easily, well, you can punch the clear too, but it's easier to punch paper to me. So this little sticker here is kind of like my inspiration for it, and I thought about just using it in the middle, but then I thought it would be cool to use these jumbo stickers and create my own little kind of like picture pose look. So yes, I'm gonna place Pluto by Goofy, and this spread is for National Best Friend Day. And y'all, and I just I thought that was perfect for all the Disney characters, so I was like, yeah, I gotta do a Disney spread. And so I'm just trying to place it down and place it even, and I did put like Pluto's little tail. I tried to link it to the other page so that way when I punch it, it's seamless there. And so yeah, I think that's nice. And now I'm gonna put Donald down, and I'm trying to think of how I want to do it. I'm looking back at that sticker because I'm like, should I stack them and do it like that? But these are some really big stickers, y'all. They are really big, and thankfully this week I don't have much going on, so I could kind of play around with a more creative spread. And that's what I suggest whenever you want to do something on this scale of like planning, like in decorating your planner and using especially these Mombi stick jumbo sticker type stickers, then always do it on a week that, especially if you're going to be using more than one or two, do it on a week where you don't have a lot going on, so you still have your functionality and writing room. But for me, I wanted the challenge of seeing if I could kind of still make it functional, but it's also a week that I don't really have a lot going on, so I wasn't scared to just go ahead and play around with it and have fun, see what I could do. Now I'm putting my girl down because I did rip her little arm there, and y'all, she's so cute, and I was just trying to see how I want to lay it down. So initially I was thinking that I would just do it with these four characters because they are the friends to Mickey and Minnie, and just make the spread be all about them. And I was thinking that wouldn't be too much on my spread, even though honestly the bottom right part, like the little empty box that could be anything in your spread, that doesn't bother me that it's mostly covered up. But Thursday I was like, do I have a lot that I should put on Thursday? But I don't. So I was like, I'm gonna still spread them across the spread instead of stacking them towards the middle. And I really like it. I like it. I'm just trying to position her to where she makes sense and she looks good, and she's like close to Pluto. Yes, Daisy girl, you're together. Okay, so here's those speech bubbles. I did get these out of the student sticker book, and what's different about these is they are gold. Y'all can't really see that, I don't think, in this video, but they are like gold outlined instead of black and white like in the journaling sticker book, but you can use either one. I just thought the gold ones would be kind of like, you can kind of see it a little bit, the reflection, but I thought the gold ones would look a little cute. And two, I tend to stay away from gold stickers at times because they're hard to photograph, and I do share my spreads every week on my Instagram. So, but I've been encouraged to just use it and figure out a way to make the photo look good. And if not, people still like to see what I created. So, and it doesn't really matter. So I'm just using my gold stickers, y'all, again. So okay, this one I wanted to make Daisy say something, so with her little speech bubble, and I thought it'd be cute to put it behind her bow. So That was nice. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to actually white out these dates because, you know, one, I had already covered up Sunday with Goofy's head. I didn't put him too close to the punch, so I don't have to punch his head out like I do Pluto, but well, not Pluto's head, but like his, you know, tail and back part. But I did cover up Sunday, so it doesn't bother me. But I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna make this spread a little bit more simpler. Okay, so now that I'm looking at it, like I said, I was gonna just go with what I had here, but I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and complete it. It looks kind of like it's not complete, it's incomplete. So let me play around with some Mickeys and some Minnies and see which ones would actually work for me. And what I can do, I did pull one sticker out and I was just thinking, okay, that would be cute. And so I'm just looking to see what I got. And I thought that I didn't really have a lot of room for some of these bigger stickers. So I was like, where can I insert them in the group photo? You know, and I pulled this little Minnie because she's kind of like hanging out from a corner or something. So I was like, would that be cute? And then I was like, well, should I pull this bigger one and just cover up? But I was like, I don't want to cover up all of Wednesday too and still, you know, try to make it somewhat functional, especially if any of you guys want to recreate this in some way. I wanted to make sure I, you know, helped with the functionality while I was creating here. So I put her back and I decided to go ahead and look up some of the Mickey and Minnie stickers where they were together and see if there was any that was a little bit smaller but worked. And this one is one that I found. I felt like I could cut it down the middle and really put them, like put Minnie on this side next to Daisy. I thought that would be cute. And then put Mickey on this side next to Donald. And I thought that would be cute. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to go ahead and slice them, y'all. I know I do the most of splitting them up. I think on my last spread, I actually split them up also. And it's not that I don't like them together, because I do like them together. And maybe I need to dedicate a spread to them being together more. But, well, in my other spread, I did kind of a little bit. If y'all haven't seen that, y'all have to check that out. But I just thought this would be cute, you guys. I thought it would be cute. So I'm going to fix my frame here a little bit so y'all can see more of what I'm doing. But I thought it would be cute to go ahead and put Mickey down at the bottom. Then look how he's leaning and everything. And it just would make the scene. I just feel like that was cute. But I do feel like I need to move this speech bubble up some, because, you know, I don't want him necessarily behind it. I want it to be more of a Donald thing and him talking. So, yeah. All right, that looks cute, and that makes me feel better that that space is like filled in some. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing with Minnie, and mind you, these are paper stickers, so I am having to make them look a little bit more seamless. So what I decided to do to give me that effect is I decided to trim some of the white around them, especially where I split it. So that way, when I put her next to Daisy, it looks like she actually kind of came already like how she is. It looks a little bit more realistic, like that's how the sticker was made. And oh my goodness, y'all, look at her. She's so cute, girl. Like, I don't know, these Disney spreads, they just make me happy. I don't know, I just think they're cute, and so I like to do them from time to time. So I'm gonna pull Mickey up, and I'm gonna do the same thing with him. I'm gonna trim him up just a little bit and make him a little bit more neater, you know, so when I put him next to Donald, he's a little bit more realistic. And I like that I was able to split them right here because his little hand is hanging out at the bottom. And so, yeah, there we go. Like, okay, now his foot is hanging off of the spread a little bit, but it's still gonna look, I think it still looks okay. I mean, because at first I was like, did I scoot him over and center it enough? But it's it's centered enough for the photo op look that I'm going for. And I put this quote down, life is better with friends, because actually on the actual Tuesday is National Best Friends Day. And so, yeah, there we go. And I like it. I like it, y'all. I like it. Okay, so now to making this spread functional. So first I thought that I should probably put in some dates. So I did pull this journaling sticker book, and I was like, well, since I'm going with kind of like the speech bubble outlined theme, I thought I would pull these dates, and they are gold lined too. But for some reason, when looking at them, I didn't like them that much. I didn't feel like they gave me the pop that I wanted, and I don't know if I really need a pop or if I should even use a pop in this spread, but they didn't give me what they wasn't given. Okay, they were not given. So I'm just gonna kind of go and see what else I can find to help and assist me. Also, while I have this journaling book out, I was trying to think if there were any like boxes or anything like that that I could add, at the top to maybe some longer boxes to use a checklist or whatever. So I did pull out some more of my colorful boxes for that, and I was trying to see if I should stick with the journaling book or if I should use more of a black box and just frame this thing with like more so of a darker black versus like the journaling, like bullet journal look boxes. And so that's what I'm doing here with this black and white sticker book. That's also why I pulled my colorful boxes. I'm trying to see what it would look like. So I needed to pull one out just to see. And I actually scratched that idea. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stick with the whole scenic look. So I go back to my journaling sticker book and I pull some of the boxes that I have. And these are, this one in particular is a little big. I felt like it crowded the spread. I already have a lot going on at the bottom. So when I actually looked at this, I was like, you know what? I need to keep it simple. So instead of putting a box down to make checklists, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my dates. I'm going to pull my dates and holiday sticker book out, and I'm going to use these dates. And I feel like that's better because they are, darker. And so they give me a little bit more of a punch to the dates. I decided to not use Monday, Tuesday, like the actual day name, because I felt like it would crowd the spread more. So I just went ahead and put these down, and I like them. Feel like they serve their purpose. And now I was actually thinking, after looking at these numbers, I think, okay, yeah, for sure I need to go in and just see what kind of like bullet points I could put in. And I pulled my checklist in so because I thought that would make sense. And then I'm just trying to line it up. So I was like, well, I should probably put some on that Tuesday and possibly some on that either that Friday or Saturday, corner it a little bit. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just putting these in, and y'all know how I feel about my checklisting. So I really love this thing, but I thought it would make more sense to keep the top part simple since the bottom was so, it's so extra. It's dramatic. It has a lot going on at the bottom with these big jumbo stickers, but I love them. I love them so much. Okay, I decided to go ahead and put some on the actual Saturday and just keep it across. And then that way on Monday and Friday, I can kind of put boxes there if I want to, and that would make sense. But I actually think because I don't have checklists for Wednesday and Thursday, I probably should put some on Monday because, that way, since I'm not spreading out my to-do list, I can just make one big one and then do the to-dos throughout the week and I do that anyway, y'all. Sometimes I'll say I'm doing it on one day, and then if I don't get to it, I'll actually do it later in the week, and I'll still check it off for that one day. I don't even white it out and rearrange my plan. I just don't. I just write the stuff in, I plan it out, and then if it don't go to plan, I still stick to the plan and do the plan, regardless as to what day it's on. So I don't know. Do y'all do that? Do y'all wipe the stuff out? Do y'all put stickers over it? I guess that's why I don't really use a lot of my like canceled or rescheduled stickers at times, because unless it's like an event, I will probably put one of those over it. But if it's like a to-do, I'm not erasing it or whiting it out to write it somewhere else. I'm just gonna check that off when I get to it. So let me know below if y'all do that as well. Okay, so I have these checklists in, and to be honest with you, I kind of messed up a little bit and I was a little crooked with them. So I decided to look at these other checklist stencils, like not stencils, but the stickers that are in the journaling book. And I thought they would actually look better and they would actually go with the spread since I wanted to use more of those. And then I go in and I say, okay, I'm counting because I have some hearts, you guys. And I know, friendship, love, hearts. I like hearts anyway. So I decided to go in and place some hearts down as my little bullet points. And then I can color these in when I do it, instead of checking it off, I can color them in. And so I thought about that. And so I was like, okay, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to place these in, and I'm going to keep them in the same routine, like the rotation, like I have them like on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. And I'm trying to line them up as straight as possible. I went a little off with my stencil for some reason, but I feel like this fixed it. Okay, now that I got those in, you guys, and I just feel like it looks better. It needs to be simple. So I'm just walking y'all through my thought process while I'm creating, because yeah, it was like I put all my decor down, but now I'm trying to make it functional. So here's my tricky part, okay? I do have these boxes that are outlined in gold, and I was like, I could use black and white ones, or I can use these. And I was trying to figure out which ones to use, and then how I wanted them to lay out, because I felt like looking like if I did them stacked like that, like how I have it so far on Monday, I felt like it was a little, I don't know, it didn't feel right. So I was like, should I turn them around? I'm just playing around with it, y'all, trying to see what looks good to my eye. And I'm gonna lift this sticker up. Okay, I'm gonna lift it up, and I'm gonna reposition these. I'm gonna wax paper come through. Okay, use your wax paper, you guys. If you ever find yourself in a crunch where you don't know how you want something to lay out, I promise you wax paper saves the game. So in me looking at it from like a photo op moment, I thought that it would make sense to just put my boxes in a more of a design to where it flows, and not have them catty cornered. So that's where I started looking at it kind of like in a triangular like shape when I'm putting the boxes down. So I was trying to create that at this point, and still give it some different effect from the little speech bubbles, because they're not speech bubbles. I didn't really think speech bubbles made sense, and so I'm still trying to see if I can make that work. And I'm like, I don't know if that looks good. So I'm just going back and forth, you guys. I'm playing around with it, and sometimes that's what it takes. It takes you looking at it for a second. Also, one of my tips, you guys, if you ever and I do this from time to time, if I ever get stuck in planning out my decor, I will like turn the camera off, and I will walk away, and I will come back, and then I can have a fresh, almost like a fresh lens. It reminds me of kind of like sniffing the little coffee beans after you done sniff so many perfumes. You need to kind of like clean your slate off a little bit. So I do that. And so I did find these little icons, and I just stuck with 2 boxes because I was like, I'm trying to do too much with those other ones, and I can always, put more things in those other boxes, like at the top. If I need to, I can split the box or use icons to like write a couple of things down. And like I said, I don't have a lot going on, so I don't know why I was trying to make that work anyway. So I find these other little icons, and I thought those are so cute too, but I was like, yeah, not for this spread. I'll save those. But I did love the little heart, and then the little like pinky promise, and then I put little hearts all throughout. They have the love going on. I just love it. So now I'm going to go ahead and divide up my page, because it's still together. Pluto is holding that thing down, okay? He's holding it down. He's holding it down, y'all. But I'm gonna split him up so I can kind of play around with my page a little bit more. And when you punch this, it doesn't look like, it looks like the spread is still together. So I love that. Okay, so now I'm gonna take out my gift card and spread my stickers out. So now I really want to focus on the top, because I'm getting towards the end of the spread, and I feel like it's coming together. It's looking good. So I pulled back out those icons, thinking the top needs something. It needs some color. It needs something to just balance it out. And I was trying to figure out what I could do. So I'm just flipping back and forth in this book. I did find these little Minnie and Mickey heads, and I was like, maybe I should do something like that. But then I pull out this Simply Gilded washi that I love. It's a gold and white washi, so it definitely it goes. And so I decided to do my washi trick across the top of my horizontal. I love doing this because I always feel like it balances things out, y'all. It balances the spread. It's like the finishing touch. And I go ahead and I put that across. And so now that's giving me some type of visual effect at the top. And then I remember I always like to, sometimes put little things on my washi. So I was thinking those hearts would be cute, and I could bring that element from the bottom to the top. And so I went back to my book to see what all I had, because I believed I used quite a bit of them that were included in the book. And I don't think I have any more in another book. I believe this is only in this one. So I went and found some that I did have. And then this book also comes with like different sizes. So what I thought was, okay, I'll pull up the smaller ones and I'll put some bigger ones down through here. But now I did think also there are some smaller like little boxes in the journaling book. So if I did need extra writing room to write in something, I didn't want to take up too much space in these little empty spaces, because I could always like overlap in my after the pen or write in those areas. So I was keeping that in mind when I was picking up these hearts. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put that at the top, y'all. And I mean, tell me, come on, don't you think that adding that color punch to the top, it just helps the spread? And like I said, I'm gonna pull that big one up and put down like a smaller one. It's not as small as the ones at the top, but it's smaller than that bigger one, so that way I still have a little space to write if I need to. All right, so yeah, you guys, I love it, love it, love it. I think it's so cute. And that's pretty much it for this spread, you guys. Please let me know if you are a Disney lover. I am gonna move this icon. I'm gonna move it to the top because it's too matchy to the other side. Now I think I'm done, y'all. So please let me know if you like this spread or not. And we got to fix Mickey's foot. Please like, comment, and subscribe below for more videos and playing with me's and unboxings, well, haul videos. And let me know what you want to see on my channel. I would love to talk with you guys. And I want to thank you guys so much for being so sweet and so kind and so loving, and checking out Kenya Doll's plans. Until next time, I love y'all. Bye.